just what you can tell us so far, Lieutenant, about what happened today.
Well, what we know at this moment is around 7:55 this morning, officers received a call, and once they got here, they met one of the neighbors here, and she basically said she came out and there was a young man in the alley suffering from gunshot wounds. And so once officers got there, we did find a young black male in the alley suffering from gunshot wounds.
When you say young, about how young?
Well, I would say it's safe to say in his 20s. I think it's safe to say in his 20s. We believe what we know, that neighbors said they heard shooting last night, maybe between 11:30, 12, something like that. Based on some of the evidence we see on the scene, it's apparent that he was probably shooting at someone else, or there was a shooting between him and somebody else. But unfortunately, he sustained a gunshot wound to his body. He's deceased here.
Was there any 911 calls received last night? Any reports of gunshots that you guys received?
Well, that's something that we're looking into right now as it relates to contacting our dispatchers and looking at the shots spotted from last night. But we do know there's a few neighbors have mentioned that there were shots heard last night around that time, and so obviously that was maybe connected to this. But again, this is not a random. This individual here, it appeared that he knew who he was in confrontation with. Unfortunately, he lost his life in the midst of that, and so. But again, it's just one of those things that you see people, places, and behaviors. And it's obviously the type of behavior this young man has been involved in. The shooting, it appeared that he was shooting back as well, and thankfully no one else here was injured last night. But again, investigators are here. They're combing the scene. Our crime scene investigators are piecing together as far as different measurements and looking at what's visual here as it relates to evidence. And hopefully we have a little bit more in detail